Across every continent and ocean, our world harbors countless natural marvels that captivate the human imagination. Yet occasionally, Mother Nature chooses to unveil her more peculiar side, crafting phenomena that transcend mere beauty to enter the realm of the truly extraordinary. From colossal crimson atmospheric formations resembling marine creatures to terrestrial oddities and startling genetic variations, we embark on an exploration of nature's most astounding irregularities. The artistic ice sculptures of Baikal. While art typically mirrors life, the frozen expanse of Siberia's Lake Baikal demonstrates nature's capacity to become the artist itself. Across this ancient lake's crystalline surface, visitors encounter an extraordinary sight: smooth stones performing impossible balancing acts atop slender ice columns. This remarkable occurrence remains unique to Baikal's environment, earning the scientific designation Baikal Zen from researchers worldwide. For countless years, scientists have puzzled over this frozen mystery, searching for rational explanations. The breakthrough came through understanding sublimation, a fascinating physical process where solar energy transforms solid ice directly into vapor, bypassing the liquid phase entirely in freezing conditions. Building upon this foundation, French scientific teams achieved a remarkable milestone in 2021 by successfully recreating Baikal Zen within controlled laboratory environments. Their experiments revealed the intricate mechanism. Following the lake's seasonal freeze, powerful Siberian winds transport stone fragments across the ice sheet. As solar radiation initiates sublimation around these rocks, they function as protective umbrellas, preserving delicate ice pillars beneath while surrounding areas evaporate. This delicate process unfolds over multiple days, culminating in nature's own sculptural masterpieces. Traditional wisdom suggests art represents humanity's greatest creative achievement. However, evidence suggests nature itself claims the title of master sculptor. The biological enigma of nested eggs. The timeless riddle questioning whether chickens or eggs appeared first has puzzled philosophers for centuries. While lacking philosophical credentials, one might argue that nature has deliberately complicated this ancient conundrum by introducing an unexpected twist.
Oh, it cracked really easy. How cool!
Can I crack that one?
Wait.
That is
That was hard. I knew it was hard.
it was dead.
Just a regular egg.
Consider this remarkable specimen, an egg that apparently produced its own offspring. During May 2022, Kentucky poultry enthusiast Jonna Thornberry of West Liberty made an extraordinary discovery when one of her hens produced an unusually large egg. Upon examination, she found that beyond the standard yolk, sufficient space existed within to accommodate a completely developed secondary egg. Such exceptional double-feature products remain absent from conventional grocery shelves. This ovarian anomaly possesses a perfectly logical biological foundation. Standard reproductive cycles see chickens releasing individual egg cells at 18 to 26-hour intervals. These cells navigate the oviduct, progressively acquiring protective membranes, protein-rich albumin, and calcium carbonate shells. However, rare circumstances trigger premature release of subsequent egg cells before initial eggs complete formation. This secondary release generates muscular contractions that redirect the primary egg's path, a phenomenon termed reverse peristalsis. The original egg subsequently merges with the new cell, which envelopes its predecessor, compelling the hen to deposit an extraordinarily large final product. Statistical analysis indicates this occurs in approximately one case per several 100,000 eggs, confirming this as a genuine ovarian marvel. Botanical aberrations and fasciation phenomena. Nature's creativity occasionally exceeds conventional boundaries, unleashing its most uninhibited artistic impulses. While these formations might suggest laboratory experiments aimed at producing botanical X-Men mutants, they actually represent fasciation, a legitimate natural phenomenon. This uncommon condition triggers abnormal plant development through cellular hormonal imbalances. Similar disturbances affect various plant species, particularly fruit-bearing varieties, yielding even more bizarre outcomes. Strawberry fasciation exemplifies this process perfectly. The resulting berries appear as though multiple fruits fused into singular entities. Commercial agricultural operations rarely market such specimens due to their rarity and unconventional appearance that leads to rejection. Despite their contamination zone appearance, these strawberries remain perfectly edible. Perhaps consumption might grant superhuman abilities, introducing Captain Strawberry to the world's superhero roster, electromagnetic ground patterns, and lightning artistry. Common wisdom declares lightning never strikes identical locations twice. While this statement invites debate, the following natural anomaly demonstrates that single strikes often suffice. These web-like or branching patterns scattered across golf course grass might resemble the Earth's own vascular system. Despite their potentially alarming appearance, these formations actually document lightning impact sites. These distinctive designs bear the scientific name Lichtenberg figures, created through lightning's intense thermal energy dispersing beneath or along ground surfaces. Beyond charred vegetation, furrows may form when soil moisture vaporizes under extreme heat from electrical discharges. While such imagery proves mesmerizing and aesthetically striking, golfers should carefully consider weather conditions before venturing onto courses during electrical storms. Such strikes deliver consequences far worse than poor swing technique. Atmospheric electrical phenomena and sprite manifestations. Lichtenberg figures demonstrate terrestrial lightning capabilities, yet even stranger electrical phenomena lurk in upper atmospheric regions. Observe this carefully. Notice that brief flash? Watch again without blinking. This isn't science fiction territory. We're witnessing sprite phenomena, specifically jellyfish sprites producing momentary red electrical discharges from atmospheric heights. Like conventional lightning, red sprites result from electrical charge accumulation within cloud formations. However, these charges release upward into the mesosphere and beyond, contrasting with typical downward ground strikes. Jellyfish sprites earn recognition through their striking resemblance to marine organisms. These formations can achieve dimensions reaching 50 kilometers in both height and width. Despite their massive scale, observation remains extremely challenging because manifestations last mere milliseconds. Scientific analysis suggests sprite coloration results from powerful electrical interactions with atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen in upper layers, similar to aurora borealis color mechanisms. Unlike aurora displays, sprite observation requires maintaining considerable distance, very considerable distance indeed, combustible geological formations and burning mud. While investigating nature's most unusual and noteworthy oddities, the planet decided to demonstrate involvement with earth and muddy substances. However, approaching this particular muddy enigma requires serious caution.
It's really rocking now.
A Canadian researcher captured this bubbling, thick, boiling mud mixture on video during 2019. While luxury spa mud treatments hold appeal, this location would never make anyone's relaxation destination list. This peculiar boiling mud volcano occupies Yangmingshan Pond near Taiwan's Kaohsiung City. Following ignition, it maintains combustion for approximately 5 minutes, initially appearing as some scientific puzzle. The pond's mud differs dramatically from typical post-rainfall puddle contents. Its remarkable properties stem from deep earth gas emissions combined with specialized microorganisms capable of converting mud and water into methane, which subsequently fuels the flames. While hardly spa-worthy, this mud volcano demonstrates nature's unfailing ability to create bizarre anomalies without compromising its reputation. Atmospheric water formations and aerial waves. Having explored numerous terrestrial natural wonders, let's elevate our perspective slightly. A helicopter pilot captured this photograph while flying above Panama City Beach, Florida during 2019. The image suggests massive waves crashing over coastal skyscrapers. These ghostly formations actually have perfectly terrestrial explanations. Ocean-traveling air masses often become moisture-saturated. When warm, humid air ascends and cools, fog formation occurs. In Panama City's case, beachfront high-rise buildings functioned as fog barriers, forcing upward movement above rooftops where condensation created wave-resembling cloud formations. Beach days typically benefit from clear skies, yet such wave formations during sunbathing sessions would provide welcome entertainment, even temporarily. These fog waves appeared heavenly, but what about more apocalyptic alternatives? This scene suggests impending tsunami devastation, yet represents another foggy mirage example captured in Sydney, Australia during 2022. Such formations earn the designation shelf clouds, appearing at extremely low altitudes. Shelf clouds preview potential appearances if genuine tidal waves struck regions. Sydney residents witnessed similar spectacles thanks to shelf clouds during 2015. The clouds themselves pose no direct threats, but typically herald approaching severe thunderstorms, forming through descending wind gusts accompanying storm systems. When these cold currents reach ground level, frigid air rapidly spreads across surfaces, displacing warm, humid air upward. Water vapor then transforms into visible clouds, and suitable atmospheric conditions produce the swirling formations we observe. Nature can prove genuinely terrifying while apparently enjoying elaborate pranks on observers. Genetic mosaicism and chimeric organisms. The familiar saying promotes daily apple consumption for health maintenance. However, the following fruit would certainly attract attention from medical professionals and global audiences alike. During 2009, British horticulturist Ken Morrish encountered a mystery within his own orchard that profoundly amazed him. This golden delicious apple, typically exhibiting yellow coloration, displayed perfect division between green and red sections. This phenomenon receives the scientific term chimerism. Greek mythology describes chimeras as creatures combining lion, goat, and serpent characteristics. Modern science applies this term to organisms containing genetically distinct tissues merging together, or as demonstrated by this apple, where cellular mutations occur during early developmental stages, causing different organism sections to develop varying characteristics. Scientific calculations indicate chimera apple discovery odds at 1 in 1 million. Additional dual coloration examples exist with even greater rarity. Chimera represents a two-faced feline named for her unusual genetic composition. She displays completely different facial features within a single head. Initial observation suggests chimerism. Animal chimerism occurs when two embryos merge during gestation, creating single organisms with genetic contributions from dual DNA sets. However, genetic research indicates chimera may not represent true chimerism, but rather an exceptional tortoiseshell cat case. Unlike chimeras, tortoiseshell cats possess single embryo DNA, but different genetic components activate randomly and uniquely within cells. Chimera's case saw red fur genes activating exclusively on one head half, while black genes activated on the opposite side. Her blue eye results from genetic deficiencies in melanin-producing compounds. Chimera stands among only 2 worldwide cats displaying perfectly divided fur and heterochromatic eyes. Rarity estimates place her at 1 in 300 million odds. While these cats may lack 9 lives, chimeric felines undoubtedly lead double existences. Volcanic formations and lava dome symmetry. Nature communion typically evokes beauty and tranquility associations. Yet she maintains extensive surprise arsenals that materialize unexpectedly. This formation might suggest fire monsters or massive Earth surface blemishes, but appearances deceive. This represents a volcanic phenomenon termed lava dome, manifesting atop hardened, cooled lava layers rather than ocean surfaces, as initial appearances suggest. Typical lava eruptions produce chaotic explosions, randomly dispersing magma in all directions. However, October 1969 saw Hawaii's Kilauea volcano create a perfectly symmetrical lava dome, captured on film. Geological experts attribute this occurrence to intense pressure within volcanic vents, resulting in lava momentarily surfacing as perfect hemispheres. Unlike most flows, this lava displayed unusual thickness because it accumulated high within vents rather than flowing downward normally. While similar lava formations occur across many volcanoes, Witnessing such complete symmetry remains extremely rare. Perhaps this represents the sole red blemish definitely requiring photographic documentation. Prismatic ice formations and rainbow caves. Following volcanic depth studies, cooling down seems advisable. Within Washington state's Misty Mountains lies Mount Rainier National Park. While beautiful, the most unique features remain hidden beneath. August 2022 saw photographer Matthew Unicles positioned perfectly when his ice cave exploration transformed into fairy tale experiences. The cave's snowy ice ceiling proved thin enough for light refraction. White light separated into different wavelengths through thickness variations, creating brilliant mixed colorations. Dark blue and violet tones appeared where roofing was thickest, while yellow and red tones emerged in thinner areas. While this rainbow cave contained no gold pots, genuine natural treasures had already enriched the photographer beyond monetary gold. Meteorological microbursts and rain bombs. Many people remain unaware that mushroom-shaped clouds don't exclusively result from nuclear explosions. Nature occasionally creates apocalyptic appearances, resembling inverted atomic bombs. This time-lapse captured during June 2019 in Val-d'Ivoire, Canada, documents a sinister rare weather phenomenon called microbursts. Alternative terminology includes rain bombs, intense short-duration downpours forming during thunderstorms, particularly summer ones. Let's return to cloud phenomena, this time featuring extraterrestrial atmospheric qualities. While this might suggest massive spacecraft observing Earthlings, this cloudy phenomenon captured over Brazil during 2016 originates from our world. This represents iridescent cloud formation. Formation requires thin water droplet layers or ice crystals receiving direct sunlight. Similar to light creating colorful patterns on oily puddles, sunlight reflects off atmospheric particles, scattering into bright color spectrums. These constitute nature's aerial artwork. Iridescent clouds possess logical explanations, unlike the next unidentified cloud object. During 2015, Nature presented Philadelphia residents with unexplained spectacles. This shimmering foam-like mass flew over rooftops, gently swaying with wind currents before disappearing like small clouds falling skyward. No need exists for announcing skies falling scenarios. Several theories explain this video. Some users suggested rising foam from nearby factories, likely matching similar decade-old videos. Others believe it represents video fakery. Even if computer-generated, creators needn't work extensively since nature provides abundant special effects without digital assistance. Fungal ice formations and hair-like structures. Snowflakes symbolize natural beauty, yet combining ice with fungi produces even more unusual results. This structure appears composed of silken strands, but represents ice hair growing from decomposing wood under suitable conditions, humid air below 0 degrees Celsius. The most critical condition requires one specific fungus, Exidiopsis effusa. Ice crystals typically grow outward through recrystallization processes. However, fungi produce antifreeze-like substances preventing recrystallization and ice layer formation on wood, instead allowing ice growth into long, thin threads. This somewhat resembles cotton candy, though people probably wouldn't queue for mushroom-flavored ice hair. Although charcoal ice cream exists, so possibilities remain open. Fungal reproductive displays and stinkhorn behavior. Mushrooms rank among nature's strangest and most mysterious organisms. We've already witnessed their capabilities. The next unusual mushroom distinguishes itself even among relatives. Stinkhorn mushrooms display striking and unique growth behaviors. Outer shells burst, revealing red masses. These lattice growths, called fruiting bodies, burst from shells like alien manifestations. Watching proves strangely pleasant, yet fruiting bodies emit disgusting odors resembling rotting meat. This stench attracts flies carrying spores to new locations, facilitating mushroom reproduction. Similar processes occur among other family members, including birds' nest fungi with white coloration. Their fruiting bodies rarely appear because, like stinkhorns, they don't persist long, quickly becoming wet piles before decomposing. Sometimes clusters of multiple fruiting bodies gather together. Again, they're visually pleasant, but screen viewing provides safer spectacle enjoyment. Oversized orthoptera and giant grasshoppers. Observing strange anomalies proves interesting, but experiencing anomaly status firsthand offers different perspectives. This insect bears the name giant red-winged grasshopper with fully functional wings. Standard grasshoppers achieve approximately 1 to 5 centimeter maximum lengths, while giant redwings inhabiting South and Central America reach 14 centimeters. They achieve flight with 23 centimeter wingspans, sometimes causing bird misidentification. Fortunately, grasshoppers prefer solitary existences rather than swarming in billion-strong groups like locusts. Escaping such armies would require very large shelters, woodpecker storage systems, and tree perforation. Forests appear magical, offering perfect natural walking environments. Yet magic can quickly become horror. Covered with hundreds of protruding holes, this tree represents trypophobic nightmares. One might hope this represents woodpecker work, like dried pine textures created by insect infestations. Unfortunately, this specific tree is authentic. Trunk holes result from acorn woodpecker storage activities, with cavities serving winter food reserves. Changing acorn colors would make trunks resemble alien egg sacs ready to burst from wooden nests. Perhaps alien movie viewing should cease. Internal tree combustion and burning phenomena. Forest fire tree ignition represents common knowledge. However, internal tree burning presents unusual spectacles. This internal inferno appeared in Shasta County, California during October 2017, with flames somehow remaining within trunks. How do such fiery displays become possible? Trees probably ignited during area forest fires. If bark remained wet from recent rainfall, outer surfaces gained fire resistance. Glowing forest fire coals entered wet bark cracks, causing internal trunk burning like smoking chimneys. Tree huggers should consider carefully before embracing trees, as passion might prove excessively burning. Volcanic access points and lava skylights. Life teaches that smoke accompanies fire. Yet appearances often deceive when smoke clears. This nightmarish opening resembles Dante's hell entrances where demons pass. Reality proves less apocalyptic, though hardly comforting. This lava skylight was captured at Kilauea volcano during 1996, resulting from multiple lava flows entering mountain openings and hardening over many years. Such skylights form when lava tube roof sections collapse, exposing magma and providing rare opportunities to observe active volcano interiors. This appears less frightening than initially suggested, yet standing beside very hungry volcanic mouths would eliminate researcher-like smiling. Artificial ice mountains and snow volcanoes. Every winter, this icy figure appears in New York State's Letchworth Park seemingly from nowhere. This ice mountain rises nearly 15 meters high with continuous water streams erupting from peaks, resembling the world's first ice volcano. Snow volcano concepts appeal, yet this represents something different. This natural wonder resulted from Glen Iris Fountain artificial water jets. Winter snowfall covers water and fountain water rising into cold air freezes. Gradually, ice and snow mixtures accumulate in cone shapes around fountains, forming unusual snow volcanoes. With worldwide knowledge of such volcanoes, someone will definitely create new awesome action movies, Snow Volcano versus Fire Volcano. This represents the hot blockbuster we've awaited, featuring explosive moments and fight scenes. Next summer in all country craters. Geothermal hazards and Devil's Bath. From icy formations to radioactive appearances. Observe for yourself. This fluorescent green tint might suggest toxic waste pollution, yet it's not. This water body is natural but deadly dangerous. Located in New Zealand, Waiatapu Park contains several geothermal sites, with Devil's Bath being most interesting. Despite naming, the pond represents natural wonders, mainly due to unique lime coloration. This shade results from large hydrogen sulfide amounts and sulfur and iron compounds rising from underground. Color changes aren't alone. Massive sulfur quantities create sharp rotten egg odors. Even this isn't the worst aspect. Devil's Bath proves unsuitable for rubber duck bathing, as hydrogen sulfide liquid contact causes eye and respiratory tract inflammation, potentially fatal. Sometimes nature requires distant appreciation. As stated, better known devils than unfamiliar bright green liquids. Final reflections. Which anomalies impressed you most profoundly? Have you encountered strange natural phenomena and occurrences? Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you and see you in the next videos. Take care.